Well, hello everybody. This is Random Dan 23, and as I said in my reintroduction live stream video, there's a topic I would like to talk about that particularly bothers me as a horror fan, and I'm sure it bothers many others, and that is the possible demolition of the Monroeville Mall in Monroeville, Pennsylvania, which is not too far from the Pittsburgh area. And as anybody would know that's an avid horror fan, the Monroeville Mall was the centerpiece of George Romero's original 1978 movie Dawn of the Dead. Most of the movie took place there. Uh, I would say three-quarters of it at least took place in the mall. Uh, it's a zombie movie known all over the world. It's very popular. People come from all over the world to see the mall. I've been an avid visitor of the mall. I go usually at least every other year to see it. And I've been going out there since I found out it was close by to my area, which I would say is maybe 2014 or 15. I start going out to visit the place, just for like a weekend road trip or whatever, just to get away. And it's truly amazing how much of the place you could actually still pick out from the movie, the different scenes and where this one took place, that one took place, where the actors were at any given time, and it's very interesting that you can still you can still pretty much figure out where most of the movie took place with the different scenes. I mean, of course, there's spots you can't get to, like back hallways and mechanical rooms and all that, but the main premise of the mall itself, you can walk around, you can shop in, and you can view, you can do whatever you need to do, hang out. There's a food court. The food court's actually where the ice rink used to be in the movie, so the ice skating rink is no longer there. Um, a lot of the original fixtures are no longer there. They've been replaced with more modernized like railings and stuff. In the movie, you had a metal railings and stuff, and of course, the escalators and that have all been updated over time. But like I said, the general structure is still the same. The problem that the Monroeville Mall is facing currently is that Walmart, from what I understand, Walmart has bought the building. From what I am told, for what I've talked to people in the mall, at the mall museum, the Living Dead Museum, which is located in the mall, Walmart plans to take the place down, I think, starting in 2027. It's sad because somebody I talked to said there's how many malls in the area? Yeah, malls in the area. Walmart's in the area already, and I guess Walmart wants to take the mall down to build another super center, Sam's Club, open air shopping establishment of some sort. I've heard a couple different things, so I don't want to be quoted on anything in particular, but that's what I've been hearing. Um, so the mall's definitely in trouble, and the mall definitely could use some advocates to advocate it staying there and not being demolished. One of the really kooky things I heard was that the mall was actually asking Governor Shapiro here in Pennsylvania, in the state of Pennsylvania, I guess as a whole, for assistance in taking the mall down, financial assistance. And it just don't make sense to me because Walmart makes, I don't know, billions of dollars, trillions of dollars. I doubt trillions of dollars, but I'd say at least billions of dollars around the country. And to ask the state of Pennsylvania for money to take it down, I don't know. I don't quite understand it. And like I said, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of fan backlash and anger over this, especially since Walmart is so well established that they would have to take a landmark like that away just to put up another Walmart building or Sam's Club or whatever it is that they want to do. I'm not saying Walmart's a terrible company or anything like that. I'm a regular customer at Walmart and Sam's Club, and I wouldn't say that about them. I find that their products and services are quite good. Um, but in this particular instance, it's just a little annoying to me because, like the guy in the museum said, there's how many of them in the area already, and you got to take this landmark down just to put another one up of the same thing that you have. I mean, I'm not 100% sure. Is it going to be the exact same thing? I don't know. But, like, come on, it's Walmart. So it's very disturbing to me because, as I said, I enjoy going to this place and I think it's a cool place to see. Like he told me, people from around the world come there to visit. He had people from, I don't even know what country it was, how far away, came to the museum and came to see the place. So I just think it's a really nice hotspot for horror fans that enjoy the zombie genre. Like I said, Dawn of the Dead from 1978, a world known horror movie, and it's just a shame because now this place where it was at, this landmark, might potentially be gone in a couple years, and to me, there's just too many places that were landmarks that got taken down for one reason or another, and I really wouldn't like to see this taken down for that same reason. For, I guess you would call it progress, loosely termed progress. So I'm posting this video just to make people aware. There is a petition that you can sign that is on, I believe it's Fangoria, one of those places. They'll link you up. I'll try to post a link here on my video here if anybody's interested in signing the petition to keep them all there. If Walmart owns it, that's fine. That's one thing. But I just don't understand why we have to take it down to put up another Walmart. I mean, if Walmart wants to keep it and make money off the stores that are there and that, I think that's great. But it, to me, it's just, it's not, what would you say, appropriate to just destroy the place. And the mall itself, the structure itself is in rather good shape. And like I said, I don't know why you would want to waste such a decent building that could bring in a decent amount of revenue the way it is. I mean, I'm sure it don't bring the revenue in that it did because the mall craze is long since gone. Because you have all these online companies like Amazon and Temu and all that have taken in-store shopping to online shopping, and really really hurt a lot of malls, put a lot of malls out of business, which is unfortunate to me too because you lose a lot of jobs and social interaction that way. But that's the way of the world now, unfortunately, and most things are online or streamed online or what have you. So we lose a lot of in-person interaction, which is sort of a shame. But as I said, that's just the way it is. So, but like I said, it's an issue that I feel pretty strongly about, and I think other fans would feel strongly about. So, I really think we need to address this and sign the petition and say, hey, we'd like to see this building stay around because it's just such an important part of cinema history. With George Romero's Dawn of the Dead being filmed there. So, like I said, it's just want to spread awareness, let people know you can sign a petition, you can do something about it, keep the place around. I'd like to keep the place around because, like I said, it's a nice weekend trip for me, nice little getaway, a nice little piece of cinema nostalgia, I guess you would say. So, yeah, like I said, I'll try to post a link in my video here somewhere where you can go and sign the petition if you're interested, and that's your kind of thing to do. Of course, the more support, the better it helps the place to stay around. I'm sure it's going to have to be finalized by the city of Pittsburgh and the elite alike there. And so I'm sure there's going to be some red tape and there's going to be some things that Walmart would have to do to get all this finalized. And like I said, asking the state for money to demolish it isn't a good thing either for their ambition. So we'll see what happens, and hopefully the place gets to stay around. It's really unfortunate that a lot of places suffer that fate for progress. They get taken down and destroyed. So we'll see what happens, and hopefully, moving forward, the tides will change, and the Monroeville Mall will get to stay around for years to come. So this is Random Dan 23. It's nice to be on here again and start making videos again. Like I said in my live stream, I hope to keep a good routine up and keep things going strong for a change and not slack off like I have been the past couple years. So hopefully everyone's doing well, and hopefully talk to you soon.